All right. So let's go ahead and start in a seat. And to shift side to side, feel your sit bones underneath you. And close the eyes down, lengthen the spine. And start by taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Do a few more breaths like that. And let your exhale ground you into your body, into this present moment. And take a few breaths with the mouth closed. So Ujjayi breath, also known as a warming or victorious breath. As you exhale, go down the throat with a slight constriction. If we were together in the same room, we'd be able to hear each other's breath and hear our own breath. Let's just take a few moments for some self-inquiry. How are you feeling this morning? What do you need? And allow your practice to mirror that self-inquiry. Give yourself what you need today. Take another full breath in and out. And slowly flutter the eyes open. On the inhale, reach your arms up. Look up. Feel that link through your spine, through your sides. And on the exhale, drop one hand down, stretch opposite arm up and over. Depending on how you feel this morning, you might be able to drop all the way down to that bottom forearm or just bend into the elbow. At the same time, keep that opposite hip rooted down and breathe into your side ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Pull back to center, reach both arms high. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, switch sides. Feel free to close the eyes again. Just to notice the stretch, the sensations. And pull back to center, bring both hands onto your knees and do a big circle with your torso. So let the top of your head lead you in one direction. Massaging the internal organs, our digestive system. Get everything moving for the day. Let's switch directions. Waking up our kidneys, our liver, of course our lungs and our heart. Come back to center, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. All right, let's move into tabletop on our mat. And just take a few moments to move in your body, whether that's cat-cow, or maybe hips side to side. Just take a few moments to check in. And come back to neutral spine and tabletop. Extend your right leg and your left arm. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, curl and round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. 3 more. And lower this side down. Pause for breath. And then switch left leg, right arm. Inhale. Exhale, curl. 4 more. Use your breath. And release this side. Inhale. Exhale. Side plank variation. Keep your left hand and left knee down. Open out to the right side and reach your right arm up overhead. Do this long line on the right side. Now you can stay here, or you have the option to hover the right leg. Also option to bend the right knee, reach for the foot for a quad stretch. Might not quite be available since we're at the beginning of practice, so you decide where you need to be. One more breath, and then release that side, circle it back down to your tabletop, and then switch to the right side. So right hand, right knee down, stretch long through the left side of the body, and mirror what you did on the other side. Notice the posture, how your body feels. And release that side, come back to center and go into a full plank. Rock forward and back. Using the toes. And then come back to center and rock your feet side to side. So you can feel your hips drop. Then come back to center and come up for downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. And then breathe here. Feel this full body stretch. Heels down as you lift the sit bones high and melt the chest back. Look up to the top of your mat. Walk yourself there. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Hang here at the bottom. Feel your spine decompress with a heavy head. If you want to cradle your arms, you can. Add a little sway side to side. And release the arms, curl up to standing. Pause at standing, have your palms facing forward. Open the heart. Reach the top of the head, a little tuck of the chin. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, reach your arms high, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, curl up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the air out, fold. Halfway lift, find space. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, curl the spine up. Reach the arms high. Exhale to heart. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Curl all the way up. Reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, stretch to the right. Inhale. Exhale, release arms. Back to center. Inhale, reach up. Grab right wrist. Stretch to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step your right foot back. Pulse your hips up and down. Feel into your legs. Hold your low lunge. Inhale, reach left arm up for twist. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release. Step back for plank. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, chaturanga. All the way down to the belly, tuck your toes, untuck your toes. Press tops of the feet down as you inhale, lift your heart, cobra. Exhale, relax. Press up and back, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Big toes touching. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Hold your three-legged dog, feel that stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step your left foot back to the top of your mat into the lunge. Look forward, sink the hips. And then one big step forward, right foot meets the left, fold. Curl up to standing, inhale, reach arms high. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms back up. Interlace your fingertips, point your finger reaching high. Stretch over to the right side. Tap your right toes out. Crescent moon. One more breath. Pull back to center. Bend elbows, bend knees. Inhale, reach high. Exhale over to the left. Tap left toes out. Feel your weight through the right leg. Stretching through the right side body. Come back to center. Bend elbows, bend knees. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Lengthen the spine. Left foot steps back, pulse the hips up and down. Feel your legs. Your legs are your roots for all your standing postures, starting with the feet, working up the shins, the calves, into your thighs. Hold your low lunge. Inhale, right arm up for twist. Breathe. Into your right hip. Exhale, release your right hand, step back plank. Your option this time if you want to do cobra or stop halfway for your upward facing dog. Lift your knees and your thighs. Exhale, press back down dog. If you have any low back pain right now, I want you to stick with cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step that right foot through, use some momentum. Sink your hips, look forward. Low lunge, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward to meet the right, fold. Inhale, curl up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Let's add our chair pose. So your option if you want your feet together or hip width distance apart. Bend your knees, sink the hips. Inhale, reach your arms up, biceps by the ears. The chair is meant to create some heat, some fire. Gently warming the body. Exhale, reach just your right arm back, look to the right. Try to keep your knees and hips facing forward. Inhale, reach right arm. Forward again, exhale, left arm back. Look in the direction that you twist. Inhale, reach that left arm high. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. Keep your fingertips on the ground, lengthen your spine. Extend your right leg back behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Keep your heel lifted and rise up for crescent lunge. Nice job. Inhale. Exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Really reach your arms. Squeeze that right leg straight so you can feel your quad stretch. At the same time, tone your belly. Lengthen your low back. Inhale, arms back up. Maybe you can look up and open the chest. Exhale, hands down. Step back for plank and flow through. Inhale up. Exhale back, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Open the hip and the knee this time. Exhale, swing that left foot all the way through. Sink into your low lunge, look forward. One big step, right foot meets the left, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale to the heart. Pause. Notice quality of breath, heartbeat. Then we'll sink back into chair. Keep hands at heart center this time. We'll work on twists. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow to left, or excuse me, left elbow to right knee. Ring out the spine. Again, keep knees and hips facing forward. Inhale. Exhale, release this side. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Breathe. Release, back to center. Straighten the legs, fold forward, relax. Keep your fingertips down. Look forward to lengthen the spine, and then extend that left leg back behind you and hover. Hold here. Find that length, top of head to back of toes, and then step your left foot to the back of your mat and rise up for crescent lunge. Find your balance. Squeeze your inner thighs, use your abs. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Hold. Reach the length of your mat. Keep turning the upper body, maintaining that lower body square with the top of your mat. Inhale, reach both arms up again. Maybe you can look up, shine the heart. Exhale, hands down. Step back plank. Flow through. Making any variations that you need to. Back to down dog. Right leg lifts, open hip, bend knee. One big step forward. Sink into low lunge, gaze forward. Left foot steps to meet the right, fold, top of mat. Rise up to standing, reach the arms. Exhale to heart. Pause. Good. So ground through your feet, feel your feet touch the bottom of your mat. Grow that energy up your legs. And we'll move into some balancing. So shift weight into your left leg and see if you can hug this right knee. Big squeeze up and into the chest without lifting the shoulders. So try to relax shoulders away from the ears. Grow tall through the spine. Really great stretch for the low back. Now, option to add a little knee bend through the standing left leg. And you can also work on the heel lift. Then squeeze that knee, right knee into the chest one more time. And then kick release that side. Take a breath to reset. And then lift left knee up and in. Scan the whole body. Notice your alignment, your posture. Right knee can bend. We'll bend and straighten. And right heel can lift and lower. Feeling that connection all through the feet and legs. Hug the left knee back into the chest. And kick release this side. Take a moment to pause. Then shift weight back into your left leg. Now you're gonna keep a hold of right hand to right knee, or if you wanna work on your extension, you're gonna grab your big toe with your peace fingers. Okay, pointer finger, middle finger. So either one, if you have the toes, I want you to work on extending the leg out. Now either knee or straight leg opens out to the right side. And of course, it's okay if there's a little bend in the knee. Pull it back to center. Switch your hands either at the knee or at the big toe and twist to the right. Come back to center, adding one more on this side, our figure 4 squat. Right ankle will go on the left thigh. Sit back in your chair and stretch your right hip. Make sure your right foot is flexed to protect the knee. And then lift up and release that side. Shake it out. Take a big breath to reset. And then ground through your right leg. Lift your left. Either knee or big toe. Option to extend the leg. And we start to open the hip. Feel that stretch in your right low back, creating that space. Pull back to center. Switch your hands either at the knee or big toe and twist to the left. Imagine I'm pressing on the top of your head. Press back into it, grow tall. Then come back to center and go left ankle on the right thigh for figure 4 balance. Stretch into your left hip. Come up, release that side. Ooh, shake your legs out. And come back to standing. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, let it all go. Take another full breath. Then inhale, reach your arms up. Feel that length. Exhale, fold forward. Grab behind your ankles this time. Fold your belly into the thighs. Head is really heavy. Then bring your fingertips down. Step your right foot back, turn the heel, and we'll open up for warrior 2. "90-degree bend in the left knee, straight and strong through the right." You have an external rotation of this left thigh, so it's moving out, and then an internal rotation of this back thigh. It's turning inward. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your left hand onto your shin or ankle, and then reach your right arm straight up. Inhale, straighten your left knee a little bit, moving towards triangle. Exhale, bend the left knee for extended side. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, extended side. 2 more. Then lower both hands and move into a runner's lunge with your left foot wide. Drop your back knee down. Sink the hips forward. Now on the inhale, move your hips back. Lift your front toes. Stretch forward with the arms. Exhale, plant the front foot, sink the hips, bend the knee, low lunge. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Hold here. Maybe you can lower down to your forearms. Breathe into your left hip. And then come up to your hands. We're going to do a little different pose. So you're going to kind of walk this left foot over. Think of pigeon pose with your front leg. But then your back leg is going to come out to the side in a 90-degree angle. So your left shin is parallel with the top of your mat and your right knee is out to the side. So start by hands forward and then walk yourself over to the left and feel this twist through the spine, and then maybe you can come down to your forearms. Breathe. Then press yourself up to straight arms and look out and shine your chest, your heart, broaden your collarbone. Lengthen through the spine. Walk yourself back to center. And then unravel yourself into a downward facing dog. You could also take a child's pose here if you need to rest. And pedal your legs out in down dog. And then look forward, either hop or step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, grab behind the ankles and fold inward. Belly on the thighs. It's okay if you have a little bend in the knees. Bring your fingertips down. Step your left foot back, turn the heel. Open up for warrior two, opposite side. Sink into your warrior two. Get as strong as you can. Then bring right hand down to the shin or ankle and reach left arm straight up. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Few more times. Then from your extended side angle, bring both hands down on the inside of the right foot and adjust out for your runner's lunge. So your right foot is towards the right corner of your mat. Inhale, move the hips back, lift the right toes, stretch forward. Exhale, sink into runner's lunge, lengthen the spine, look forward in front of your mat. Inhale, hips back, straighten, gaze inward. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, hold your low lunge. Maybe you can come down to the forearms. Breathe into your right hip. Come back up to your hands. Walk your right foot across your mat and lower your right shin down. Bend your left knee out to the left side, creating 90-degree angles with your legs. Reach your arms out in front of the right shin and then start to walk them over to the right and see if you can lower down to your forearms for spinal twist. Now come up to your hands, straighten the arms, and look out. Open, extend through the chest. Lengthen the spine. Walk yourself forward to the top of your mat and wiggle yourself out of it to meet back in down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank this time. Exhale, lower to the belly. Interlace fingertips behind your back. Relax your chin down. And on the inhale, lift just your chest. Squeeze your arms back behind you. Keep your legs pressing down, extending behind you. And then exhale, relax. Do that 3 more times. Holding at the top. Relaxing down. Last one. And bring your hands forward. Rest your forehead on your hands like a pillow. Breathe into your belly. And we'll keep the head rested on the left hand, or you can lift the head if you want. Right hand will reach back for the right foot. Pull the heel in towards the butt. Press the hip bone down into the mat. Lengthen your knee behind you. Breathe into your quad, the front thigh. At the same time, you want to feel this stretch in your right shoulder. Try to lift your elbow and curl the toes back with your hand. A little pressure, hand into foot, foot back into hand. And then release this side when you're ready. And we'll switch left hand to left foot. Breathe into your quad, your shoulder. Release this side. One last one on our belly here. Bend both knees at the same time. If you can, reach for your ankles and flex your feet. If not, you can just hold on to the feet and still have a pointed foot. Exhale the air. Start to kick your feet back into your hands. Lift your chest. Maybe you can lift your knees, lift your thighs so you're balancing on the belly. And breathe here in bow pose. Relax and press back to child's pose. Knees wide, toes touching. Send the hips back to the heels. Reach the arms forward. Lower the head down. Return to your breath. Slow down enough to feel the benefits of each pose. Okay, curl your head up. From here, step your right foot forward and keep your back toes untucked. So we'll do one more stretch here for our quads. Sink your hips forward. Stay strong through your fingertips and try to lift and lower that back knee using the top of your foot to press down. Breathe. Good. Maybe take a quick half split for that right leg. And then slide the right foot back. And we'll switch sides. So left foot steps forward. Sink your hips as low as you can. Lift and lower the back knee. Straighten the left leg. Quick hamstring stretch. And then slide your left foot back. Find a seat. And then swing both legs forward out in front of you. Make sure you have enough room behind you because we're going to work on some roll downs from a seat. So it's okay if you need a little bend in the knees. What's most important is that you're sitting up tall. Float your arms forward, take a deep breath in. Exhale, start to tuck the tailbone. As slow as you can, roll down the spine. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, roll it back up, tucking the chin. Coming up the spine, sit tall. If you want to add a quad stretch, fold over the legs. And then come back up, sit tall. Exhale, roll down with control. Inhale up. Exhale. Lift and stretch. So we're going to do 3 more. Controlling the muscles. You're having your movement stem from the abdominals. On the last one, we're going to stay laying down. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And come back to center. Bring your legs into a tabletop. Squeeze your knees and ankles. Feel your abs engage. Keep that neutral spine. And let's just start with some alternating toe taps. So your right toes will tap down, and then your left toes will tap down. Again, super slow movement. Keep the angle of your legs the same. Feel this from the abs. One more side to side. And then hug the knees in, take a breath. Bring your knees back to tabletop. Now right knee will fall out to the right. Use your inner thigh to pull back to center. Left knee out to the left. Inner thigh pulls back to center. Keep going side to side, really slow. Feel yourself recruit the abs. And our core, our midline, is not just our abs, but it's also our inner thighs. Okay, that whole midline of the body, up and down. Let's do one more side to side. And then hug the knees in and circle. So each hand on each kneecap, circle the knees one way. Opposite ways, I should say, like a figure 8. And then switch. Nice job. All right, extend your left leg, or excuse me, your right leg. Squeeze your left knee up and in. And then reach your arms out by your sides for some support. And lift your left leg with a little bend in the knee, but the leg is pretty straight. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, let your left leg drop over to the right. You can lift your hip up with it. Circle it up, back up to center, and then go down your midline and circle the opposite way. So imagine you're drawing a big figure 8 with your leg. Go down the midline, circle to the right, and feel your hips shift with the leg. And then out to the left. Circle right, circle left. Now come back to center, and you're gonna switch. So go down your midline, then come back up your midline, circle to the right, up the midline, circle to the left. Up to the right, up and to the left. One more time. Hug your left knee back into the chest and then release the left leg down. All right, squeeze your right knee in. Then arms out, extend the right leg. Go down your midline, over to the left, circle it up and around. Down the midline, out to the right. Create that big figure 8. So this is abs. This is spinal twist. This is outer hips and glute. One more this way. And then we'll switch. So go down your midline, then come back up your midline, go over to the left, up the midline, over to the right. And it's okay if your knee is bent. In fact, if you feel any strain in your back, you should have a bent knee. I've finished that round. And then squeeze your right knee up and into the chest. Ooh, nice job. Now come back to center and have your knees bent, your feet flat. We'll do a few rounds of bridge, lifting the hips up. Pass your arms down, open the chest, and roll it back down. Lifting high, then lowering down. Hold this last one. Option to interlace fingertips. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Release the arms. Hug the knees in. Option to extend the legs up to the ceiling. Use a little momentum for shoulder stand. Lift your hips, support your low back. Or you could also do plow, feet behind the head, stretching the spine, back side of the body. We have about 10 breaths. You decide where you want to be. You can move out of it when you're ready. And if there's any last poses, maybe happy baby, spinal twist, figure 4 stretch. Anything left that you need. Now bring your feet together, knees wide when you're ready, laying on your back. Reclined butterfly pose. Feel your hips open. Relax your head, your shoulders. And open your heart, your belly, your pelvis. And start to extend the legs all the way out. Find your most comfortable position. Feel the body relax. Notice the 5 elements. In yoga, it's known that we are made up of the 5 elements, starting with space. Notice the space around your body, the room that you're in, without necessarily opening your eyes, but just maybe visualizing where you're at in space. And then air. Notice the air on your skin, the temperature of the room, the oxygen that you breathe in, the carbon dioxide that you breathe out. The lungs, the belly. Fire. Feel the warmth that you've created, the fire in your digestion, your metabolism, the warmth of your blood flow, circulation. Water. You may feel thirsty. Noticing water in the bladder. And finally, earth. Feel yourself connected to the ground, feeling supported, feeling connection to earth. Space, air, fire, water, and earth all live within you and around you, made up of the elements. Start to move out of your practice, wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe take a full body stretch. And roll off to your right side. That's going to be our more solar side. Waking up for the day, moving into the rest of our day. And then you can come up to a seat. Namaste, beautiful practice.